如果你讀書啊，有你打機一半咁叻就好咯。Hi guys, it's me JR, back with another video. So in this video, I'm going to speak English because I think I articulate better in this context of this title that I'm going to share. Because this video is supposed to be in Mandarin and I actually wrote the whole script for it. And it's supposed to be like nicely edited Instagram reels. But actually, I want to take this opportunity to speak in front of camera without a script as a practice so that I know how well do I know about this topic as well. So today, I would like to share about something changed my life, which is video games. I'm not saying that my life changed by me playing video games, but it's about the thing that I learned from video games and I apply it to my life. And there's one specific concept that I want to share with you guys, which is min-maxing. So what is min-maxing? Look at the word, right? There's minimum and there's maximum. So what does minimum mean? Minimum means minimizing your cost. Just like doing any business, you want to lower your cost as low as possible, right? So that you can extract the most profit out of it. And what does max mean? Of course, it means maximum or maximize, right? So from there, we know what maximize means. We want to maximize our profit. So in layman terms, means using the least amount of resources to generate the maximum amount of return. So another way to look at it is actually minimizing your maximum loss. So in case anything goes wrong, you are actually improving your worst case scenario. So what min-maxing actually means in gaming, right? Imagine you create a character in an RPG game, right? There are so many elements in the game that we could manage, right? That determines the strength of our character. For example, the equipment that we are wearing, the attribute points that we assign to our stats, and the skill points that we assign to our skills, the paragon boards, and all of these are actually resource management. For us to bring out the maximum potential of our character, we have to be very precise on everything we do, right? Like imagine in an RPG game, we created a magician character, right? We don't want to assign our attributes point into strength, right? Because what a magician need? A magician need intelligence. So if you assign your attributes point into strength, it will defeat the purpose of the magician. This is common sense. But when we look back at our life, right, I often see people do quite the opposite, See, our life is also about resource management. We need to manage our money we make, the time we have, our energy, our social circle, and etc. etc. So most of the time we find it hard to succeed in life is because we are actually adding attributes point in the wrong way. Yeah, back to the magician example. If I add all my attributes point into strength, it's not going to do me any good. So in real life, we need to actually look ourselves as a video game character. Like, try to find out what are the things that matter most. Not simply adding attribute points into random stats. But see, that's not even min-maxing yet. That's just playing the game right. What is min-maxing? So in RPG game, a lot of players, they have already done everything in the right way, right? They add their stats point right, they learn the right skill, they try to kill the right boss, they make the right amount of money and buy the right amount of equipment. But the game doesn't end there, right? If the game ends there, nobody's going to play the game anymore. So they are challenging themselves to find different ways to actually make their character stronger, to add like maybe 1% of the damage, 2% of damage, or try to kill a boss like 1 second faster. So in game, right, these players actually go through the game over and over again, try to find if there's any parts that they miss out or any part that they didn't get to fully optimize, and they try to further optimize it to actually get the last stretch of the character. And in our life, it's actually not that hard. Because if we look at our life, there are literally so many things that we miss out. Our health, our time management, our financial management, our social circle management, our personal energy, our social energy, etc, etc, right? There are so many things that are so simple that the second that we start it, our life will see improvement. Like sleep earlier, don't do drugs, don't smoke, make good friends, manage your financial, manage your social circle, and many more. There are so many things that we could do, but we are actually ignoring all that. It's funny that last time my mom told me, right, in Cantonese, she goes like, 如果你讀書啊，有你打機一半咁叻就好咯. At the time I was like,
The fuck?
But right now thinking back of it, she's actually damn right. If we actually start looking our life like video game, everything is so clear. You know exactly what to do with your life to have a better life, but we constantly ignore it. We just pretend that everything will be alright while we smoke, while we binge eat, while we are lazy, while we are doing anything, and we expect life to turn out alright. It doesn't work that way, bro. I'm just surprised that sometimes I see people who are so good at playing video games but fail at life. How do you not get it? Like how? And yeah, it's not too late to realize this actually. I'm 30 years old this year and I just realized this recently. It's not a very difficult concept to apply, and if I can do it, I think everyone can do it. And 最后这个 ending 我觉得我需要用华语来讲的，就是一定很多人看到这里他会觉得说，妈的，你讲的东西跟妈妈是女人有什么分别哦？你做的还讲了点。